Hello, Tracy here, Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the subscribers, the likes, the comments, the views. I especially adore the comments. I love interacting with you guys. All right, let's just jump in. I had this download, so I just completed this one reading, and I had this download. Somebody is upset. They are like mad, like seething mad. Let's just jump in. On the bottom of the deck, we have come to the edge. I feel like someone is kind of feel like they're really mad. They kind of feel like they're at the edge. They don't all the. I'm not gonna be responsible for what I do. Kind of like one of those types of things. If that's the case, they need to learn how to sit the fuck down. Excuse my French. Something about a leg up. It's almost like this person is used to having it good, because with the bottom we got there's no place like home, is used to having it good, used to not really having to do too much. They're good. If they put in, they're fine. If they don't put in, it's gonna get paid anyway. And they were just used to this, and they took it for granted. And whatever they were doing, it was like a never ending story to them. Maybe they were a stay-at-home wife, maybe they just worked part-time or something. But it was like they felt like they were so bored in life. It was like, oh, every morning, 6 o'clock, get up, make breakfast for him, have it on the table by 6:45 so he can eat. He goes out the door at 7. I get myself together. I mean, just kind of like they felt like they were so bored. It felt like it was a never ending story. But the thing they forgot to look at is they didn't have to do anything. They was receiving a leg up. If they paid it, and that's fine. If they didn't, it got paid anyway. Who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't appreciate that? And now they're asking themselves, why? Like, why did they do something? Why did they open up that book? I kind of feel like it was, why did they open up that Pandora's box? But why? They're asking themselves, why did they do something? I feel like out of boredom. Out of boredom. Something happened. What is it, Spirit? What is it? New life. Somehow they were thinking about a new life. They wanted to do something new. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. And they just wanted to go to the edge. They didn't want to jump off. They didn't want to start a whole new life. They just wanted to go to the edge and have a little bit of fun and then come back to the never ending story, their quote unquote boring life. But they wanted some excitement. They wanted some passion. They wanted to do something different. They wanted to have a variety. What else, Spirit? What else did they want? Did they want trouble? They probably didn't want trouble, though. Usually they don't want trouble. But they want everything else. Uh-oh. Time for a nap. Yeah, so it's like they got a little bit too comfortable doing whatever they was doing, coming to the edge. They got too comfortable. They was too sure of themselves. They're like, don't even worry about it. I got all this. I got this. I got this. And now they see that they should have shut that shit down a long time ago. In fact, it shouldn't have happened. Well, they was trying to come to the edge. Well, they wanted just a little bit of excitement. Somebody just, they're now finding themselves at a fork in the road. because they they didn't pay attention. They got too comfortable. Now they're at the point where they are at a fork in the road with Yang. This is happening right now. And Yang is thinking about cleaning all this mess up. And once Yang cleans all that mess up, then Yang says it's their time to go to the edge. It's time for them to have a change in the wind because they are tired of this round and round, round and round. And to be fair, it's their time for some serendipity. It's their time for some fun. It's their time for something because they neglected themselves for a long, long time. But now it's time for them to get busy. Now it's time for them to chop wood and allow themselves to be happy, allow themselves to be renewed, reborn, regenerated. Especially after somebody else got bored. They had an easy life. They didn't appreciate it. They felt like it was a never-ending story. They wanted to go to the edge a little bit just to have a little bit of a new life. Then they got comfortable. And now, because of them getting comfortable, wanting to live life on the edge, they have that opportunity with that fork in the road. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. This is where they're at right now. This is where they're at right now. They wanted some attention. They wanted some attention. Everybody recognized how blessed they were. How this union had them set up nicely. Everybody recognized how utterly blessed they were. Everybody but that person. That was the only one. That was the only one that felt trapped, felt bored, felt like it putting an end to it. Somebody felt trapped, bored, felt like, oh, this thing is a never-ending story. I mean, if in the beginning they would just try and create chaos because it's like they were bored. They didn't have anything to do. They like I said, they had a really good life. They didn't really have to worry about anything. They didn't have nothing real to worry about so that they couldn't just keep their mind on the real shit and not have to make up some bullshit. Yeah. It's like they had it good. And that is the truth. And they were thinking of this new life whenever they already had a family. They already had a wonderful life. They already had everything that they could possibly need. But they weren't connected. They felt like they didn't have everything they wanted. They felt like they were kind of disconnected from their partner. They felt like they couldn't share everything with their partner. They couldn't really be who they wanted to be. And that's the truth. So that's what made them want to go to the edge. That's what made them want to dip their toe into the water just to see what the water felt like before they jumped in. And then once they jumped in, they had so much fun, they kept swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming. Swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming. And then that's whenever they got lazy. That's whenever they got sloppy with it. That's whenever they said, I'm good. That's when they should have took a nap. That's whenever Spirit was trying to get them to, it's time to go away. It's time to go in a different direction. You shouldn't have been doing this in the first place. But they said, you know what? I'm not even worried about this because ain't nobody even seeing me doing this. They don't know. I'm having my cake and eating it too. They said if they can't prove it, they can't prove it. I'm having my cake and I'm eating it too. I'm living the Viva Loca, you know? But the thing is, it was like somebody was sitting there looking at somebody else living the Viva Loca, seeing these secrets, watching how somebody just creating stuff. They was watching how somebody was living the Viva Loca. They didn't know while they was doing that, they was actually doing this, taking themselves away from an easy life to where they could have to defend on their own. It's like they gave themselves their own heartbreak. Who does that? And that's what they can't understand. That's why they wanna they feel like they wanna just take time for a nap. They feel like they want to wake up from a bad dream. Like, no, I didn't get caught. No, it didn't explode in my face. No, I don't have to do this for myself. Yeah, it's like somebody is like really thinking. They're thinking. Because they know it's time for them to make a decision. Because the truth has come out. They need to decide, are they going to move here or are they going to move there? Are they going to apply for a job here or are they going to apply for a job there? Because what they thought they could count on, you cannot count on. You got the 1, you got the 2, and you got the 3. They have eclipsed themselves out of somebody else's life. They have eclipsed themselves out of somebody else's life. That is no joke. Somebody has clearly walked away. No joke. No joke. And they're stunned. They're stunned, shocked, and appalled at themselves. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. What about this message? They are stunned. They're like, how did I do that shit? They're like, how did I do that? Somebody's expecting a message. Justice. From an emperor. Oops. Oh, I guess he's no longer standoffish. No longer feels like he has to defend himself. No longer feels like he has to keep somebody on the outside. We have the Fool and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this person is talking about, this is the second 8 of Swords. This person is talking about how he has left and he's broken himself free out of this confinement. He's no longer in that. He's no longer tied up. He's no longer afraid to move forward. It's the second 10 of Pentacles. You know, he's making this offering to someone else. He said that other thing is over. The other thing is done. What else? We have the Temperance and the 9 of Cups. And this is on that someone needs some healing. They really do. They need some help. They need to seek some type of counseling because this person is now the person who messed it up for themselves is now trying to drink too much. You know, because of this relationship, this now has been destroyed. Destroyed. And they're just trying to keep that in, but while they're trying to keep it in, they're drinking too much. They're trying to appear like they're not bothered, but they're very bothered. They are very bothered. They're sitting here thinking about what were they doing? Just why were they trying to do this? They're still sitting there wondering why were they trying to get the attention like this? They still don't know. That's on that. It's time for a nap. They're still trying to figure out what would make them want to do this. What would make them want to go down that path? They're looking around like I had everything I wanted, everything I needed. Something about their intuition is telling them, you know why you did it. You did it because you didn't want to work on you. You did it because you said that you were bored. You did it because you said that you wanted some excitement. That's why you did it. Clarifying this fork in the road. How this person just like eclipsed themselves out. A 1, a 2, and a 3 of swords. They had the truth. They made a decision and broke their own heart. And that's a message from Spirit. Spirit says, let this be a lesson to you. This was like a relationship. This was a relationship that you should have honored. You know? You should have, but now you're a single person, but you should have been acting like you were an empress. What else is this? Yeah, judgment. Judgment. What else? And the death card. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. So that was that fork in the road. You know, now you were single. You get to work on yourself as far as being an empress, but you're upset about that. You're like, I was an empress. Now I'm not. It's like you're still trying to figure out what the hell happened. Why did you do all that? Why did you do what you did? Someone is still trying to figure that out. And they still don't know. They may never know. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Now this person who had this leg up, now this person who didn't have to do anything, didn't have to work, now they got to count their pennies. And that's justice. Now they have to count their dollars. They can't go living lavish like they used to. They messed that up themselves. Themselves. All because they didn't understand what the true giving and receiving was. They didn't understand what true 50-50 and loyalty and honor and everything else was. They had it in their mind it was something different. Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords over this never-ending story. This is something that they have been either doing for a long time and they knew they should have stopped, or this is something they have been planning for a long time. I feel like this is something that they was doing for a long time and they knew they should have stopped. But they didn't. They didn't. Because they felt like they would never get caught. No one would ever see. They felt like this person would never take the blindfolds off. Nobody would ever see. Nobody would ever get caught. But now there's this person that has a new life. Yeah, it's like I feel like someone else has a new life, and they have a new life with this star. Someone else is planning a whole new life. It's almost like they just needed an excuse, almost like to get away from somebody. They just needed almost like I hear another excuse. So apparently things have been going on. They just needed another excuse because they said the last time, okay, I'm gonna forgive you this time, but this is the last time. And so the person had tried, they tried, but some people just cannot get right. So they needed one more excuse, and this was it. And it's almost like that was them being able to heal, and they got their wish fulfillment and a new life with the star and 10 of Pentacles still. Wait a minute now. And now this shoulda woulda coulda took a nap. This person is wishing now that they would have passed up on that. They wish now that they would have seen this for what it was, which is this. Their happiness. They didn't know that was their happiness in the cup. They thought the happiness was one of these down here. They thought they had their pick of the litter. No, fool. This was your happiness right here. And right here. Could have been kids involved. Now the kids are, yeah, now the kids are understanding what's going on. Now the kids have to be short. Somebody wants to have a conversation. They want to talk about this. And this Knight of Swords is coming up on this fork in the road with all these other swords. Somebody wants to have a conversation. They want to talk about maybe, yeah, maybe I got a little too comfortable and was doing a couple of things out in the streets, you know. Yeah, maybe I had a couple of boyfriends, but I was willing to get rid of them. I was willing to get rid of them. I just needed a little bit more time. I needed to tell them all goodbye properly. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Magician. Yeah. This person, you know what? This person, I feel like, is sitting here trying to. I get the feeling like this person is because the Queen of Swords is normally a truth teller, but I feel like here, this Queen of Swords is this person is trying to do whatever they can do and say whatever they can say to spin that tail to keep that person right there, because they know they don't want to give those 10 of Pentacles up. They got a leg up. They got a good life. They want to do whatever they got to do to spin the tail to keep that person right there. That's what they want to talk about. And as soon as that person says, okay, this person has really changed, this person has really learned their lesson, then she's like, no, I haven't. Here I go. I'm back. Yep. Back to the old secrets again. Yep. It's like this person is like, let me just distract this person just long enough so that they don't go anywhere and the opportunity passes and then they'll be right here with me. Telling you this person is trying to throw something your way. Somebody's trying to keep somebody stuck. What else, Spirit? Show me about this stuck energy. Ooh, I just got chills. Somebody is trying to keep somebody stuck, but somebody is fighting it. King of Cups, telling you, somebody is they're understanding where they're at. Emotionally, they know they want to go get their star. They don't want to be, and they're looking at their star. They're looking at their star, whether it's online or whatever, but they know that they have been unbalanced. Their life was imbalanced. What else? What else? What else? Thank you. Yeah. They're sitting here daydreaming about this person. They are. How can I put this together? What can I do? It's like they needed to make a decision, but I feel like they made that decision. Yeah. They completed some cycles. They made that decision to complete some cycles, to travel. Someone is getting ready to travel. They might be looking at tickets or something, but somebody's getting ready to travel. Confirmation. Yep, yep, yep. It's like they want to go maybe see a Queen of Swords. They want to have a conversation about this Queen of Swords, about when this person maybe had walked away, and maybe why this person walked away, or can they start anew? Can they start over? Something like that. It's like this person wants to manifest with this person, with someone, but doesn't want this other person. They want to manifest, but it's like they don't want the other person to get on the horn. Guess who I'm manifesting with, y'all? Guess who I'm manifesting with? Guess who I'm manifesting with, y'all? Guess who I'm manifesting with? That kind of thing. Like fifth or sixth grade shit. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because this person is like, I feel like they are leaving this home, a home that they've been in for a long time, or this relationship that they were with for a long time. I feel like they're leaving that because it's like they were brokenhearted, almost like they want to come talk to you about it. Yeah, it's almost like they want to come talk to you about it. They've learned some lessons. They completed some cycles. What else, Spirit? What else? Anything else? Yeah, they've done some deep soul searching. I feel like they went through their dark night of the soul, and I feel like they were there for a while. It took them a while to get through this. It took them a while to make this decision. It took them a while to take the blindfolds off so that they could see what was really going on. Yeah. They had to be able to take the blindfolds off so they could really see what was going on. Learn how to defend themselves. Thinking about things from the past. Times from the past when they should have stood up for themselves. They should have defended themselves, but they didn't. But they see that now. It's like now they're ready to communicate that with their Queen of Cups. So we got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords out here. Yep, somebody's making some travel plans. Something about maybe they are a business owner or something. Is this the hair? What the hell? Yeah, because they want to be victorious with this. Something that they got cooking on the books. If they're traveling, they're making plans. There's something they want to be victorious with. Woo! Okay. We have okay, so they're getting ready to travel to see somebody that's single so that they can have a conversation with this person. And what they want to do is they want to offer this cup, you know. They want it to be something that's fair, balanced for both of them, And it's almost like they're offering this person some stability, a new life, something, comfort. Yeah, they're offering this person a lot more than that thing, a new life and some comfort. They're offering this person marriage. I said, go for it. You know? But they're not really sure how this Queen of Cups feels. So that's why I feel like they had to finally decide that they were gonna travel and go find out. All right, let's pull some from the stack. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Something is going to be on the news. Or something that may not be on the news. Maybe something is just going to be big news. Big news for somebody. Oh, these almost fell out. It's like, I'm not going to accept 30. Thank you. If they don't like your mama, they don't like you. They don't like your mama. They don't like. So that's like somebody that is acting like they like almost everything about you. Almost everything. You know? The only thing I don't like is like your mother. That's it. Somebody needs to check themselves because they don't compete where they don't compare. And someone can see right through someone else. It's like I see you. And the reason is because you have this uncanny way of being able to like predict the future. Spirit says, always choose you. So I'm going to leave it there. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe, please do so. I may have to wash my hair this morning or early afternoon, let it dry, curl it, and then make some more videos because I feel kind of awkward doing my hair and my glasses and this big old sweatshirt. So everybody else is like, girl, you look normal. All right. Thank you so very much. And I'll see you again soon.